Hello everyone and welcome to Epcot. It's opening day of the Flower and Garden Festival 2023 and I'm so excited to be here. The menus look amazing, the merchandise looks amazing, and yeah, there's always just such a great energy on these days. So let's explore Epcot today for opening day of Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. I think what I want to do first is do a little shopping. So we're going to go into the creation shop, see what all they have for the merchandise here today, and then when the booths open up, we will get to our food tour. We've got so many items on our to-do list today that it's going to be a long day of eating and strolling. So we're ready for it. Well, there's a line to get in the creation shop this morning. It's first day of the festival. It's going to be busy, but I don't know that I've seen a line this long just to get in the shop. There's not even anything like special going on, but they've got it on lockdown. Here are a couple of pins for the festival. There's a orange bird one there. That's a limited release pin. $17.99 for that one. Here's another one. Spreading the Sunshine. I kind of like that one too. That was a limited edition. That one's $19.99. And then, of course, they've got Figment pins also. Limited edition there, Flower and Garden.
Each layer.
There's another Figment pen. And then there's a Snow White one, which is kind of interesting too. Oh, I like that one. Those are $19.99 also. There's a Figment shirt, Flower and Garden Festival 2023. And they've got a matching bucket hat for that one with Figment on it. It says, "Let your imagination grow." There's another Figment tee. That one's kind of nice, and that one's like really soft. I like the material on that one a lot. And of course, they've got the Crocs for the set. With all the little medallion things there match the pins, it looks like. There are some ears for the festival. They're kind of like a denim material there. They say Flower and Garden Festival on one side, and they've got Snow White on the other. The little flower crown there. Those are really pretty. Check this out here too. They've got like a little gardening apron with Snow White on it. It says Flower and Garden on the bottom. Matching gardening gloves. Those are really pretty. And then this awesome Snow White t-shirt here. I really like the design on that. It's almost like a watercolor design. That one's really pretty. And again, really soft on the material. Here's some of the pass holder merch. They've got this like corksicle cup here with kind of the mascots of Flower and Garden on there. Orange bird, Figment, and then Snow White this year. That's really nice. Oh, and check this out. They have a pass holder pen set. I might have to pick that one up. I like that. That one's $29.99 for those 3 pens. And then there's like some plant markers here for your garden. It's really nice. And a pass holder shirt here. It's a long sleeve shirt. The other ones look like they were all short sleeve. It's kind of that baseball jersey or baseball tee style with the two-tone, sleeves on there. And here's the Flower and Garden pass holder pen. It says Flower Power with the orange bird on there. That one's $17.99. And they also have a Figment pass holder pen. I like the orange bird stuff though for Flower and Garden. Figment to me is always Festival of the Arts. And just so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like shopping on the first day of the festival, the line outside leads to this inside. Absolute madness. Here's a plastic Flower and Garden tumbler with like Figment on there. There's a coffee mug. It looks like a plant pot though. This is really cute. Figment on one side and then Festival 2023 on the other. I like that one too. They have a hanging glass terrarium with Figment on it too. That one's pretty nice. Obviously it's not out to sea because it's very breakable, I'm sure, but that one's pretty. They also have salt and pepper shakers. Those are kind of cool. They look like the trash cans. $12.99. Yeah, I like that one. And then here's a bunch of the Orange Bird merchandise. So we've got like a trivet here, really, really heavy ceramic trivet. I love the colors on that one. There's this Orange Bird mug, which kind of looks like a tree stump. It's like got the texture of like tree on there. $19.99 on that mug. There's this corksicle tumbler, which is really awesome. I love the design on this one. That one's really, really cool. And it's got some heft to it too. That's nice. There's this like planter here. It's like a little tree stump. You can grow some flowers in there. That's really cute. Orange bird on the side. $34.99 on that one. Here's a t-shirt. Groovy Garden. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a real 70s vibe to it with like the brown collar and sleeve trim on there. It's kind of nice. Same with this one, right? That kind of tank there. Oh, and on the back of the tank, it's got like a flower print. That one's really cool. And then of course the Orange Bird Spirit jersey. Orange Bird on the top there, kind of two-tone on the front. And then on the back, it says, "Spreading the sunshine." Big Orange Bird design down there. Oh, really, really cool stuff this year for Flower and Garden. Okay, I think this might be the first purchase of the day right here. Orange Bird hat with his shades on, looking so full, so fly, so fancy. Nice little flower design underneath the bill there, spreading the sunshine. Yeah, that one's going in the bag. I like that one. There's another set of ears. So they actually have a couple sets of ears this year. Orange Bird there with like the sequined bow on it, and it's kind of that like leather kind of feeling on there. Is there anything on the back? Oh, it's just got like orange with like flowers on the back. That's kind of neat. Well, after a little bit of a wardrobe change, hat secured. I saw this, I couldn't pass it up. There's so much other cool merchandise in there, but I think I'm gonna let it calm down a little bit, and we'll maybe come back another day or maybe later tonight once the initial rush in the creation shop has died down, and maybe grab one or two more things. But yeah, really, really cool stuff, but I just couldn't pass this up. There's also a lounge fly in there, an Orange Bird lounge fly. I'll see if I can like find somebody to show me theirs or whatever, just so I can show you guys. But it's they couldn't even stay on the shelf. They were like people were taking them out of like the carts as they were trying to restock. So very, very popular item this year for Flower and Garden. We came over to the playground to let Maeve play for a little bit, but they've changed the grass over here and planted new flowers. But yeah, there's orange grass in the playground, and they've got these like flags up too, which is kind of nice. Everything's super, super festive for the festival. Oh, and new picnic tables over there too. That's kind of awesome. So over outside of the creation shop by the kids playground, I spotted like the first little bee for the scavenger hunt. I don't think we're gonna do the scavenger hunt this year, but that's what you're looking for. You can find 10 of them. We'll see what the prize is when we walk up to like the port of entry or something. But there he is. There's one of them. The booths aren't even open yet, but already people are crowded up for the brunch booth. And yeah, I know why, because everybody's wanting that avocado toast. So for the scavenger hunt this year, it looks like they have a collection of like plates or cups that you can get. Which is kind of nice that they give you like a choice. I think we've had a couple of plates from some of the other scavenger hunts in the past, but I like those. Especially, I really like the kind of the retro Orange Bird thing this year, like the 70s style. It's really, really nice. Well, it's time. The food booths have opened, and we are on our way into the Odyssey building to get our first couple of food items. I think I want everything from inside here. Everything looks so great, and a couple of the things that I was wanting the most. And this is the one that has like the rotating menu too, so it'll be interesting to come back a few times and check out everything that they have to offer here. But let's make our way inside and yeah, get our first food items from the Flower and Garden Festival. Odyssey building is home to the Citrus Blossom booth, and this is also where you can come and get your Orange Bird sipper. And it looks like there's a lot of people wanting your Orange Bird sipper. All right, well, we had to do everything from the Citrus Blossom. So we got the orange sesame tempura shrimp, and it's actually quite a bit of shrimp for like $7, I think is what it was. We got the citrus baked brie, which has preserved lemon marmalade, limoncello macerated blueberries, and spiced almonds on it. And then of course, we had to get the lemon meringue pie also. So lemon curd, lemon mousse, and toasted meringue, and all of these look fantastic. Cannot wait to get into those. I also got the like orange octane, which is like a sour beer. So everything looks so good. Let's get into it. First off, I think I'm gonna go with the tempura shrimp. Super crunchy. That orange glaze is really sweet and tart. That's excellent. I like that a lot. I know like Jolene and Maeve are both dying to get into this baked brie, so I'm gonna give it a quick bite so they can stop staring hungrily at me and get into it. I wish it were like a little bit meltier when we do like baked brie at home. It's like super hot and it kind of oozes out. I was looking for that, but I bet it's gonna be good nonetheless. That is really good. That orange like marmalade glaze on there is fantastic. And that puff pastry, it's a little bit tender and chewy. I like that a lot. Maybe better than the shrimp? I don't know. Now we'll give this sour orange beer a try here. I'm like a big fan of like fruited sour beers, so this one's like right up my alley. When I saw it on the menu, I knew I had to get it. Really good too. It almost tastes like a mimosa. Honestly, it's really orangey. You get that like hint of like fizz in there, and it's not too strong on like the beer part of it. Really good, but you can't have any.
Wow.
We'll get you an orange drink.
I'm gonna split up into this.
You want the meringue pot? Yeah, I don't blame you. I want the meringue too. All right, Maeve's gonna try the meringue.
I just want to like set up the brush and then
Very good. I like it.
Do you like it? All right, let's give this meringue a try here. That's good. I don't think it's a standout. The like marshmallow on top of the meringue is actually really, really good. It's really fluffy and light, but I think the brie is the hands down winner from the citrus blossom here. It's fantastic. I really like what they've done with the Odyssey building for Flower and Garden here. They've got a couple of murals lining the building, and then they've got like a little kind of pop-up merch shop in here too. And I really like the usage of this space that they've had over the past couple festivals. I feel like it gives people, a place to sit, obviously, while they're eating, some merchandise options, and some photo options. It's a really, really great use of the space, I think. Over in the creation shop, I didn't see this little orange bird ornament. How cute is that? I like that. I don't know what I was thinking. The citrus blossom in there is not the place that has the rotating menu. And I'm kind of glad, because both of the like savory dishes we had in there, the tempura shrimp and the baked brie, were excellent. So I'll be looking forward to getting those later in the festival. So we're gonna keep making our way around World Showcase now and keep eating. As I'm sure you can expect, the festival days, especially opening day, are very, very busy. I feel like I was here, last week, and there was probably a quarter of the crowd walking through this area right here, but today, very busy. I feel like China is one of those booths that I just like never visit for the festivals, but this time I really want to try that spicy mala chicken skewer there with the peanut sauce. That looks really good, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in line here at China, try that. This is our next item here from the Lotus House in the China Pavilion. We've got the spicy mala chicken. It's just like a chicken skewer with a creamy peanut sauce there, some sesame seeds, and the green onions. And it looks fantastic. Might be a little bit messy, but it looks good. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be. It reminds me of like a chicken satay. That's what it tastes like, chicken satay. Really good. The peanut sauce is like creamy. It's got a little bit of spice to it, not too much, but the flavor is excellent on this. Also from the Lotus House, we got the Cherry Blossom Pilsner. Wow, that's really interesting. It almost tastes like a hard seltzer. It's got some of the hops flavor there. The cherry flavor is like very, very subtle in it. I'm not like huge on cherry flavored stuff. I feel like sometimes it can kind of taste like cough medicine or something, but this is really good, refreshing. And this is one of my little pro tip spots over here in the little bamboo garden behind the China Pavilion. It's always shaded and really cool over here, and there's like nobody over here. So if you can eat standing up, this is your spot. Come over here and enjoy a little festival food in the shade. So far we've had 4 different items from 2 different places, but we haven't had any of the Garden Graze menu items. These are vegetarian and vegan items for the festival, so we gotta be vigilant. Somehow I always forget to get my stamps, but I'm gonna be on the lookout when we go to the next booth and see if they've got any of these items on there so we can start getting our stamps. Our next stop was the Germany booth, and we found ourselves a good old Epcot table over here in the shade. And we got our first dish from the Garden Graze, which is the potato pancakes with applesauce. And these are always so good from here. I love these. And those hold up. Dense and flavorful. The applesauce adds a nice little tart sweetness. Really good. And then we also got the cheese strudel with mixed berry compote. And this looks fantastic. I don't know if I've had this one before or if it's a new item, but saw it and I couldn't quite pass it up, so. That's really good too. The cheese inside is super creamy and rich. And then those berries on top. Again, nice, sweet, tart flavor contrast on that. Both of those are really good. I wasn't expecting a whole lot from the Germany Pavilion. It's one of the ones that like, it's always kind of middle of the line for me. Those are both excellent. Well, I thought the citrus blossom was going to be hard to beat with the tempura shrimp and the baked brie, but I'm going to tell you that Germany booth back there might give it a run for its money. The potato pancakes were fantastic, and that streusel was really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. Sweet and savory, not savory, but sweet and like rich and creamy and everything at the same time. It was really fantastic. We're gonna keep making our way down and see how far we can get before we have to stop and take a break. I see that they have got the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs topiaries put in since the last time I was here. Let's go take a look at those. These are also really popular topiaries. You can see everybody just standing here waiting to take photos and videos of them and everything, but they're really cute. I love these. I feel like the 6 dwarves are getting all the love, and Snow White and Dopey over here hardly getting any action at all. Hey, check this out. There's like some of these gardens, and they actually have like vegetables growing. This one's got tomatoes hanging out on the vine. How cool is that? I love that. What else do they have? They've got some basil and kale. Over there is an olive tree. How nice. You know, I know like Bob Iger is back and he's like the people's champ, right? He's like fixing stuff in Disney. But can he put like a dome over Epcot? Because it's so hot out here right now. I feel like we need to start a petition to just dome Epcot, AC the whole thing. Just me? Maybe. Over here by the America Pavilion, they have some of the rarer character meats out. So I see one of the country bears over there. There's Smee, and back over that way beside one of the country bears, I don't know if you can see it or not, is Rafiki. I see Max and Goofy over there. Chippendale way in the back is Donald Duck, and Pluto I think I see too. So man, there's a bunch of cool characters out right now. Look at this topiary here too of Tiana. That one's really beautiful. I love the arch in the back. Kind of looks like a willow tree with the moss on it or something like that. That one's really pretty. You've been looking forward to a couple of the Joffrey's like special coffees for the festival, right? What did we get?
This is the key lime cold brew.
Yeah. How is it? To me, key lime and coffee probably don't go together.
You know, it tastes like
It looks like it tastes bad. It looks like that's what you're gonna say.
Why don't you try it?
No, I don't want to try.
It tastes like a coffee cocktail.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
it tastes like kind of like sours.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah. But not great.
I wouldn't recommend it.
From the America Pavilion, we got a pretty good haul here too. We got the Tiana's gumbo there. It's a really big bowl of gumbo. It looks great. We got the pressed muffaletta sandwich, and I love a good muffaletta sandwich, so that looks fantastic. Can't wait to get into that. And then we also got the
Bread
bananas. We also got the bananas Foster bread pudding, and that was my choice from this booth. That looks so good there. All right, first off, we gotta try some of this gumbo. That's good. It's got a really, really good flavor, really authentic flavor. It's definitely spicy, so be aware of that. If you're not too keen on spice, maybe that might be a little bit much for you, but it is really good. Next up, we'll get into this muffaletta here.
I'm gonna go get mine.
Nice and hot. The cheese is melty. The olive spread on there, really good. And that bread is super crispy and fresh. That's really good too. And then this bread pudding here, those bananas are just covered in that caramel sauce. Ooh, that is like over the top sweet. It's really good, really great flavor, but very, very sweet. But I like it though. I will say too that I think the America Pavilion, the booth here for the festivals, has been one of my favorites also, because they had that duck dish that was really good at the last festival. And then here, and they also had the carrot cake. And then now they have the muffaletta and this bananas Foster bread pudding. A couple of really great dishes for both festivals here at the America booth. So that's definitely one that I'll be back to as well. So we're gonna keep moving along and keep hitting our next one up. I think we're almost hitting a wall here. We might have one more booth left in us before we gotta take a little break. I checked the weather app on my phone last night to kind of get a gauge of what the weather was going to be like, and then my phone said it was going to be partly cloudy, high of like 86 degrees or something like that. No clouds. Look at the sky. Where are the clouds? I could really use some of those right now. It's beautiful outside, but it is hot standing out here, and I feel like Epcot just has like no cover whatsoever. It's always so hot, but still a beautiful day. Enjoying being out here, and we're back on the move. Japan is next. We'll see what they have there. Japan, to me, is again one of those booths that is like maybe always a little bit of a letdown. They've got like some frushi over there that we might pick up, but we'll see. We'll make our way over there, and we'll see as we're walking by. Okay, so we are indeed going to do Japan. You said this was your number 2 on your list. You wanted the frushi?
Yeah, everyone talks about the frushi, so we gotta try it. At least once.
We'll try the frushi. Okay, so this is the frushi here from the Japan booth. It's just like assorted fruit inside of like sushi rice wrapped with soy paper, and then there's like a little glaze and whipped cream there too, so we'll give it a shot. Color me a skeptic of the frushi, but I'll try it. It's okay. It didn't blow me away, and I didn't expect it to. It's exactly what you would think. Fruit and rice. It's sweet, it's good, refreshing, but I think that's a one and done for me on that one. Here, we have an answer to what these things are and what they do now. They're like kinetic sculptures. So the water fills up these little bamboo rods here, and then when they fill up, they tip over, and they're connected to the instruments above with like strings, and they ring the instruments above them. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see if we can catch one of these over here. Yeah, just ring that bell. That's awesome. There's a bunch of them around. I like the one with the kind of maracas on it. Let's see if we can catch the shake on that one. Just on the other side of the Morocco pavilion is La Isla Fresca, and this has been one of my favorite booths recently too. They've always had great stuff, and I was ordering, and I came up here to get the the coconut tres leches because it's part of the garden graze. And then I was like, you know what? I'll do one of those, and I'll do one of those, and I'll do one of those. So I ended up getting basically everything on the menu. So first we've got the braised oxtail with pigeon pea rice. And then next we have the sugarcane shrimp skewer with long grain white rice, mango salsa, and coconut lime sauce. And then finally we have the coconut tres leches, which is a vanilla cake soaked in oat milk, almond milk, and coconut milk with toasted coconut. So first we'll try this braised oxtail with the pigeon pea rice. Definitely want to get some of that rice in there with it. That's fantastic. The braised beef is like super tender and flavorful, really, really rich beef flavor, especially with that sauce on top, that like almost beef gravy. And then that pigeon pea rice is like, it's like a brown rice, so it's got that toasty, nutty flavor to it. Really excellent. Next up is our shrimp skewer. Make sure to get some of that sauce on there. And that's good also. The shrimp are cooked perfectly. That sauce is really mild and like creamy, but a great addition to that shrimp there. And then finally, last but not least, is our tres leches, or coconut tres leches. That's good too. Surprisingly, I was expecting that to be the star of the show here at La Isla Fresca, but I think it's actually this braised beef. That's really delicious. All of them a hit. I don't think I've had a bad dish here yet. For the beverages here from La Isla Fresca, I got the Tropical Breeze. They have this in a non-alcoholic version and one with rum. This is the non-alcoholic version. It's like frozen lemonade with grapefruit simple syrup. That's really good. That is like the perfect refreshing drink here in this hot Florida sun right now. This is fantastic.
À la santé des savoureux, à la santé des vins de France, et merde pour le roi d'Angleterre.
Look at these topiaries over here in the Canada Pavilion, these geese. These are awesome looking. Well, we were talking about it. We are so full right now that I think we're going to take a little bit of a break, go ride a ride or two, and then in about an hour, hour and a half, we'll come back and start making our final rounds for dinner. But yeah, we've been going pretty hard since we got here, so take a little break, maybe. And it's hot. It wouldn't hurt to get out of this heat for a little bit. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll be back.
For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things from just a sound. Your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner. Imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
We came in here to cool off a little bit, and we met Mickey Mouse. Look, there's nobody meeting Mickey Mouse right now. We just met him, and like, there's nobody in line here. Nobody to meet Mickey Mouse. How insane is that? Pooh is out here catching all the butterflies for the butterfly garden over there. Can't put a bear to work like that. Here are the orange bird loungeflies that they just can't keep on the shelves. These things are super cute, and they are going like crazy today. There's people that have 4 or 5 of them. It's nuts. but I get it. It's cute. All right, well, we rode our rides, we took our little break in the shade, and now we're back. So to finish out our garden graze, we went to Trowel and Trellis because everything on the menu there, as far as the food items, are part of the garden graze. So that gave us the last 3 stamps we needed. First off, we got the Boneless Impossible Korean short rib. It's got cilantro lime rice, danmuji slaw, and kimchi mayonnaise. That looks fantastic. Can't wait to get into that. Next up, we have the Impossible Lumpia with Thai sweet chili sauce, and this was one of like Jolene's picks. She was eager to try this one, and then I have to say it looks really good too, so we'll give that one a shot. And then last, we have the chocolate cake with black currant ganache, mixed berry compote, and chocolate ice cream. Because this ice cream with this cake is melting really fast, I'm gonna try this one first. Be sure to get a bite of everything there. That's really good. The mixture of the ice cream with that compote, you get that like cold and then like sweet and sour in there kind of mixture. That's actually really good. I like that. Next up, we'll try the Impossible Korean short rib. This is one of the ones that I was actually wanting to try last year, but never got around to it. So we'll try this. That's got a really good texture. For Impossible meat, it's like, it almost tastes like a meatloaf, but the flavor is really, really good. That rice is very aromatic and flavorful. This slaw here, it's like a pickled radish slaw, it looks like. Just dropped half of it down my shirt. But that's really good too. Tart, tangy. I like that. And then we'll give one of these lumpia a try here too. Those are also really good. Those are like fresh and crispy, and the meat inside is really flavorful and tender. And then that Thai sweet chili sauce on the outside, again, gives it that nice like kind of contrast. A little bit of spice, not too much, but all 3 of these dishes, excellent. Also from Trowel and Trellis, I got the iced green tea with cranberry and lime. They have this in a non-alcoholic and an alcoholic version as well. This is just a non-alcoholic. Wow, that's really good. I think that's my favorite beverage of the day. That one's awesome. It's like sweet from that the green tea, but then like the lime and the cranberry give it a little tartness and everything. Super refreshing. This is awesome. Only thing is, I wish they serve it in a bigger cup. I wish they had like a venti option. Well, we're wrapping up here at the opening day of Flower and Garden Festival. Everything we had was like really good. We were actually just talking about like what our favorites of the festival were. What do you think yours was?
Probably the gumbo.
The gumbo from the America Pavilion over there. I think like mine, as surprising as it is, like I will never be a vegetarian or vegan. There's nothing against it, but I do love me some meat. But this Trellis and Trowel over here, the like Impossible Korean short rib, the Impossible Lumpia, both like really, really good and surprisingly so, right? I thought the flavors were good, the texture was good on everything. The chicken skewer from China was really good. I like everything we had today was awesome, right?
Except for the fruit sheet.
Except for the fruit sheet. Yeah, that one, it was good, but it's just like not my thing. It's just more of a gimmick to me than anything. But whatever. I mean, it's fine. You know, I guess you got to try it once, right? It's worth $4.25 or whatever it is to try it once. There's a ton of stuff we didn't get to that we'll definitely be coming back for. Like I didn't get to the Brunch Cot booth over there. There's like what else? I don't know. There's a ton of, the chicken and waffles over the Honeybee like bistro thing right here behind me that we didn't get to. So anyway, a lot of stuff that we got to come back and get, and then there's one booth over there. It's not the Citrus Blossom like I mentioned earlier. It's another booth that does like the rotating menu. So, you know, they've got you on the hook. You're gonna come back multiple times. So, thank you so much for coming along here at this very long opening day of Flower and Garden Festival. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up. leave in the comments what your favorite dish on the menu is. If it's one that we ate, or if it's one that you're excited to come try for yourself, let us know. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm Travis. That's Jolene. Maeve is watching a Disney movie on her iPad. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.